words you say, pictures and images, whatever that comes through your mind, and then is created by how you feel. So once you bring your awareness to that, it's a little scary knowing that you are 100% responsible for what happens in your life, everything that happens in your life. You're moved out of being a victim to being 100% responsible. But it's alright. That's why we surrender and relax all our muscles down into the ground. Slowing your breath down, and then using your breath to recycle out anything that can stop recording. We absorb so much of the world which is imprinted on us, just like thin cushions. So here we are deflecting those things right now. Really start to lengthen your inhale, keeping the mouth closed, and pressing the air out on the exhale. Inhale, you're letting in more energy, more life force. Catching the breath, and on the exhale, you're releasing it. Now to move into your meditative state of mind, get there by relaxing. So think about the more you relax, the higher you will vibrate into that heightened state of consciousness. It's that place where nothing can touch you. A safe haven, that safe place where life's transgressions no longer exist. And when you meditate in nature just like this, all of those clumsy words seem to fall away. The brain returns itself to the ebb and flow, almost as if you sink up and anchor yourself in this truth. And you can come back to this feeling anytime. Anytime you're in the outside world. Anytime you feel threatened. Hunker down, connect to your breath, and remember this place. Remember the sound of the ocean. Mimic the sound with your breath. It's an audible breath. Breathing into the back of your throat, and exhaling to let it go. Now start to contract your bandhas. Let's harness your energy now. So pull your pelvic ball up, and the navel in towards your spine. First tone. 8-octave scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Play classical piano since I was 4. So pull the pelvic ball up, navel in. Learning how to use the scales to balance each of your energy chakras all the way from the base through the crown, which is where we are at. Maui. 18.5 degrees. That's right, let's do a dance, Brooke Jones. Have a little audition. Show me a little something, something. I love it. Can you tell me what the base chakra, what tone that is? So harnessing your energy, moving up and in. First tone. seems like we are sitting here doing absolutely nothing. And then we are here, we're doing everything. So know, your body responds most beautifully when it is relaxed. When you are rigid and tense like a rock, you might shatter like glass. So let's learn to bend and flow like water. Sometimes you need to be hard and strong, but right now, in your yoga practice, we need to let go of everything that gets stuck within us when we become hard. And it's not saying you need to be hard all the time or soft all the time. You need to learn how to balance when to be hard and when to be soft. So when you approach life as if it's an exhale and an inhale, you seem to look at everything differently. So you approach life with an accept or reject or surrender type of negotiation situation, rather than looking at everything and judging it as good or bad. It's a plethora of choices, just like yoga. All of these poses take what speaks to you. Have you had enough time to practice that breath now? Are you relaxing and stumbling into that meditative state of mind? Moving into that heightened state of consciousness. So really lift your spine as much as you can. You may have you created that heat, that fire, that body within you to burn up that fire up. And let it go, just do yourself up. And I love these techniques practically. Using the breath. And using your exhale to recycle that release. Alright, now we're going to work on the spine here. Just bring your hands to the front. And we're just going to extend your legs out long. Lower it all the way down to the ground. So this time, we're going to separate the feet a little bit wider than shoulder width distance apart. Okay, now, feet shoulder width distance apart, and anchor your hips down to the ground and lift up through the spine. Use the palm, just forward a little bit to get that length in the bottom of your spine. Please feel free to do so right now. To get you that fingertips, just lift it right here to hover above the mat. That way you go put pressure down into them. All focus will be on your lower back. Exhale all the way out. And on the inhale, round down through the tops of your feet. And lift it. Lift it through the crown of your head. So lengthening all the way. And have it start past your toes, that length. So you're reaching past the toes and pressing the tops of the feet down. Down into the ground. So much that you lift your kneecaps up off the mat. Yeah? And anchor your pelvic nice and evenly down. Rolling the shoulders up and back. Elongate the back of your neck, coming through the crown of your head. Swadhyana. Second point. So really, really try to strengthen your lower back. You've got the abs down, so let your pelvic floor up and in. And out to separate part. Hold. You're wrapping around the corset that wraps around the spine. Continue to lengthen through, round down through the tops of the feet, lifting up through the crown of your head. And now relax. Relax all of the tiny muscles around your feet. The bottom part of your spine. Breathe into the bottom part of your spine. And when you go, WTF. Want to stay the same to you? Ditto. Can you tell everyone why a spine is really important to your health? A strong spine. And why we are relaxing? Why are we relaxing? We are relaxing so that our spine can absorb. So breathe it away. Sending your breath into that relaxation. Spine, and then we relax. And breathe into it. Alright, now the second part. We're going to bring the arms out to the sides. So get ready, we're going to lift everything up now. Exhale all the way up. And inhale. Now lift the legs, lift the feet, lift the arms, stretch the fingertips. Remember, shoulders down your back. And press back past the toes. So past your big toes. When I reach it, that way it just doesn't stop at your feet. It goes beyond. And the more you go beyond, the more you will activate every single muscle in your leg. So stretch. That way you're not limited in where you can lengthen yourself. So open up as much as you can. Lifting up, grounding up. Natural traction within the body. And just breathe. Going from 100% effort to 100% Master 420. Yes, these are the waves have their own frequency. Oh, and Now bring the arms forward. Exhale all the air out. And lift everything. Toes up, arms up, and lifting all the way from the crown of your head. Reaching the toes up as far as you can. Lengthening. Now remember, the back of your neck long. You don't want them to touch on your shoulders or your neck. So maybe even bring the chin down towards your chest, just to elongate and reach past the crown of your head, past the fingertips. Let's take it back. Inhaling, hold it back down, nice and evenly, reaching up and past your length line. Breathing into it here. Looking up and back now. Remember, this is 8 tone. Wrapping around and strengthening the torso. Infrastructure, your skeletal system, allowing them to grow and strengthen. The tiny little muscles that get overshadowed by the larger muscle groups, they're allowing all those tiny little muscles to get stronger, who want to grow. We're giving them the time and attention, and all of those tiny little supportive structural muscles move and release. So relax. Hands to the sides. Press back into child's pose for just a moment. Knees together or apart. Hips to heels. Cordially. Can you hear me now? See if you can hear a little bit better. We're going from 100% effort in the pose to 100% relaxation in the counter pose. Really on the relaxed counter pose. That's where you allow your breath to do all of the work. The in-breath, the confusion, or energization. The oxygen. And the out-breath will release your arms long behind you, and just wrap the thumbs around the outside of the heel. Wrap your fingertips around the backs of the heels, and start to round your back. Begin to breathe heavy in and low. Bring the top of your head shoulder blades down in the back. And now squeeze the backs of your heels and anchor your body like a rock. So you're going to be nice and solid legs. So your legs are actively flexed here and you're pulling on your heels. Now start to straighten your arms, lifting the hips up. So you're just going to do the best that you can. Exposing the lower sacrum up to the sky. Now there's no pressure on the heels. You're just pulling on your heels as they come down. Lengthen the back of your neck, leaning over there, and now slowly roll. One vertebrae at a time. Breathing for just a moment. Seeing how that feels. into our spine. Moving up the 8-octave scale. Moving down on the belly again. Separate the feet about hip width distance apart. Now we're going to go into inhale, arms forward. And lifting everything up. Make sure you can anchor your sit bones nice and even here. Your feet are about wider than shoulder width distance apart. Lifting the arms up and forward. Inhale. And you exhale and just press the elbows back. Breathing back forward. And press it back. So here we are. With the shoulders. While strengthening the back. Step through the upper back. And just one more time. So really pull the elbows back. Lock them into place here. Now, separate the feet and close it. Alternating one foot on top and then the other. Just like a fish, using the fish scale. And the 8-octave scale. Holding it up. Learning how to swim and learning how to breathe underwater. Especially if you feel like you're drowning, you got just your head piece. Saying that you're drowning. And send your breath into the back of your throat and that audible sound. Relax. You will find that there is so much more to the power of your breath than you ever knew. Fingertips wide like starfish hands, using every bit of the hand you're given. And when you're in plank, relieve the pressure. Oh, very man. Thank you. Yes, it is, isn't it? Breathe. Rest. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. If you just joined, we're coming into the infinity plank. So just do the best that you can. It's alright if you have your knees down to the ground. But the trick to plank is pulling to the crown of your head, same time pressing back with your heels, and then stacking like this. So once you're doing your stack, you can pretty much be here your breath. And once you get really good at it, distractions just seem to fix themselves. Once you do that, focus your mind, body, breath, all in one direction. And you're operating at your maximum optimal level. All focus. Let's take a couple breaths. Eye on the path. You don't have to do everything all of that. And just work through just to fix things up. Yoga just moves you lightly by yourself. And yoga you can stay focused, centered, and grounded all day long. We've all go. Are you ready? Yes, the tide is coming in. It's been coming in, yeah. And it's going to get even. Alright, so revolve the bow. Be very gentle on your back. This is not the perfect thing to do. This is through your body, and we're going to breathe our way into it. This is deep, deep sacred work. So bring the left forearm just parallel to the top of the mat, and then bring the elbow underneath the shoulder. Now, both of those evenly down onto the ground. Watch out, your back is falling there. Separate the feet, shoulders distance apart. Now anchor the right leg down. Press the top of the right foot down into the ground. Keep the back of your neck long so the nose is pointed down. Now inhale, right arm forward, and rotate it back. Half arm, half circle. That way you get as much of the rotation in your shoulder joint as you can. Now, once you have grip on your foot, maybe use a towel. Use a towel. Bluebird, sir, did you surf Jaws naked? Oh my goodness. That came along and hit something off. I'd love to see that. Alright. Breathe up, back, and away. And remember, it's not about how far you go into the pose. It's about how the pose feels within your own body. So holding the foot up to the side. And now you're going to turn away into your forearm as you go. Away from your ears. And release. You're putting it to the other side. So right forearm down, parallel to the top of the neck. Remember, start your shoulders, and use your palm and your fingertips to press away. And line up elbow right under the shoulders here. That way you can lift up and out. Now anchor your left leg down. So press it down into the ground as much as you can. Not just 2 feet. You ground it. Good. Inhale. Left arm forward. And remember, get as much of the rotation of the shoulder blade to make that half round. If you're using a towel, just whatever it is. Point toes up towards the sky, and you're going to breathe into it. So remember, you are allowing your breath to leave your body. Your body does not move unless your breath allows it to. Also learn how to talk and breathe this way at the same time. So really press it down into your forearm and up and right. And release. Dinner. Nice. Press back into your palm for a minute. Bring your knees together. Knees together. welcome back. King John Jr. Yes, it is. If you are in Maui, look us up. I'd love to have you on the show as a guest POV. You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to. It's okay. But I'd love to have you. I'd love to have people with me. It's a lot easier talking to someone who's here than the camera. Sometimes I feel a little disconnected, but I love connecting with you all, whatever you are. It's so wonderful.
I tried to show the crowd, but I don't think you could see it.
Oh yeah, it's amazing here. There are tiny little holes all around the map, all around the beach. And it's so cute because you pop up, you say hello, and then they have their go back. And some of them are huge, especially when we go surfing. Oh my god, they come Corey Scott Green. Oh my goodness gracious sakes alive. These things, have you ever been? Yes, they're so cute. Yes, I know. Cute little kids doing these crabs. Oh, you're so oh my gosh, they're so cute. Okay, so one more coat. Lock your hands in. Sitting up all the way. Now lengthening the spine. Lifting all the up. Now all the crabs are putting up onto the neck. I'm going to keep you at bay. Hinge forward at the waist. Try to see them rounding out your back, leading with your heart. Come all the way down. Fingertips are relaxed to touch. Maybe even extend your arms, hovering them above the mat for just a moment. And pressing your hips back to your heels. Then, once you have them, gently rest your head down, elbows down into the mat. Pulling fingertips to touch, bring it to the back lobe of your brain. So send your breath into this area so you can activate more of your deep inhale. The only thing I ask is that you pass these techniques along. I'm here to teach you how to use soft and arms, how to tone yourself using an 8-octave scale, and how to activate and enable all of these signals that we disable throughout our lifetime. So let me turn that back. Remember who you are. You are many parts of you right here. Remember, you are. It's not who people tell you. It's not the roles that you play. It's not what has happened to you and just something that's not true. It's not the real you. So let's stop identifying ourselves with the roles that we play. Let go of all of it. Let go of this has happened to me, that has happened to me. Disengage from it. It's just not true you. You are. Going to be emotionally sound on an 8-octave scale. Show up for yourself and never for others, especially those who are in your world. Realize in your own way. Be the light. Be the light. That center. Emotionally sound on an 8-octave level. And so your mind, just 8-octave tone and shorten your body as well. A strong body to match that strong mind. Which is the fact that you are here in that 8-octave. And you are in the they've run all their lives because you are facing yourself. There's another body and thought. fingertips are together like this in case you're telling me that you're going to like that. This activates your memory. Remember what's real. Anchor yourself in this. And remember this place. Stay in it. You can access it anytime. Knowing that your thoughts are prayers, your words are supposed to be careful about what you say, and God will back you with you. And you have an reality where nothing is born or manifested into physical form. But that can be born in the mind. So if your thoughts are that powerful, your thoughts create your world. And slowly start to come up. Face in front. Comfortable, cross-legged, seated position. And close your eyes for a moment. Allow the muscles to just fall down to the ground. Relaxing your shoulders, lengthening your spine, and now setting your intention here. Opening mudra again. Let's bring the fingertips together. Thumb to your third eye center. And your intention is what drives you. That source behind your intention. What motivates you? When was the last time you felt as if you were vibrating at your core level? Where you were in this forced relationship, where you were doing something that you love to do. That feeling is what you use to create. And you can be as creative or as destructive as you choose. Then, right? You don't have to be easy. There's a purpose for making. So remember who you are and stop suffering as much as you have to. You're always subject to the best of you. So here we are, emotionally sound. The lesser qualities are within us, and we balance them out using our wind, and the water within, and the fire, the heat that we create in our physical being. The 8 tones. Sometimes it's off, so we're tuning it right there. And maybe your intention is just to be. Maybe nothing comes to mind, and you just want to dedicate your practice to center or something. Whatever it is, let's breathe life into it. Inhale, circle sweep, come out and around. As you exhale it, coming right back to your heart, right back to you. 2 more times. Inhale it out, and around. Now strong dynamic arms. Exhale, come right back to you. Last time. Inhale it up, sending it out, and coming right back to where we all began. So glad to have you here with me. So delighted that you found this. Stick with it. I'm so proud of you. See what's on the other side of resistance. Aloha, mahalo, and namaste. Alright, we did it. This is Elaina from Fit.live, the largest fitness channel on Periscope TV, streaming free yoga and meditation directly to you Monday through Friday, every day. This is your last chance to share. Thank you, Hannah at Vienna. Ooh, Hannah at Vienna. Beautiful place. Feel free to share as much as you can. Last chance. You know anyone who could benefit from free yoga and meditation, feel free to share away. And we will see you for planks and Pilates tomorrow, 7 a.m. Hawaii Standard Time. And we will see you then. Aloha, mahalo, namaste. Bye.